There's a potential Carl Jobs bankruptcy coming up if anyone's interested. There's a Carl Jobs bankruptcy coming up if you're interested. Hey Todd, there's a Carl Jobs bankruptcy coming up in a couple minutes. There's a potential Carl Jobs bankruptcy coming up if anyone wants to watch. We got Carl Jobs bankruptcy coming up if anyone wants to watch.
Okay, all ready to go? Let's get started! I'll start the game. Okay, all ready to go? Let's get started! I'll start the game.
Everyone gather round. Everyone get started. grab a cup of milk. You will need it. Hello, you absolute legends. I am coming here today to report that once again, Billy Mitchell has farted. But I have reason to suspect that it wasn't just an ordinary fart, but instead Billy used a fart spray. That's right, Billy Mitchell emulated a fart, and now I must ruin his life. I'm coming for his hot sauce, I'm coming for his car, and I'm coming for his family. You see, I have 17 secret pickup artist strategies that I will use to convince the Australian judge that I am right and Billy emulated the fart. I will be crafting the best legal strategy using Gemini AI. I will be plugging in 700 data points into AI, and it will feed back in a loop telling me I am correct and I will win the case. It is a sound legal strategy, if I do say so myself. Welcome, everyone, to the Hikikomori hot stream. It's a hot stream tonight. We're sweating up a lodge in here. I've got quite the spread going on. Can everyone hear me tonight? Welcome. This is all because of you. I had not planned to ever buy Billy's sauce, but we had some generous donators last stream that wanted to see it. They wanted to get lost in the sauce. And those people were Eggles, shout out to Eggles, Mr. T, shout out. And then we also have Hermit Archive, and of course King David. They all donated, and I used that money to get express shipping on the Rickey's hot sauce right here. From the big man himself, the King of Kong, the boss sauce, the sauce of boss, the boss of sauce, Billy Mitchell. Did you hear he emulated a fart? I cannot believe it. Guys, this is insane. I got into an argument on Twitter. Okay, I didn't really get in an argument. It just somebody lodged some criticism my way because I wasn't mad about Billy Mitchell winning the lawsuit. Like, I personally don't really care about the whole MAME thing. I think it's still pretty impressive that he got a high score that he did on MAME. But that's just me. I personally don't care about that. I think it was quite warranted for Billy to throw out a defamation lawsuit because Carl did claim to be an investigative journalist, and he was an authoritative source claiming that Billy Mitchell led to the suicide of Apollo legend. That's kind of fucked. What can you say about it, folks? That's just still very messed up. And if Carl didn't take a victory lap and claim that he was gonna take Billy's sauce business and his car and make him go bankrupt, if he didn't just have this like moment of hubris on display, on full display in Discord, then I wouldn't have laughed so hard at the way Billy's reacting. But I think my last stream went over okay. We showed a different side of Billy Mitchell, one that's not often shown, and it's something that I personally witnessed from 10 years ago. So I did offer something new. I didn't just weigh in with my, armchair analyst perspective. I actually provided some first-hand information in the last stream, and we had such a great time. So shout out to Eggles, shout out to Mr. T, shout out to Hermit Archives, that's correct, Hermit, and King David himself, because you guys made it happen tonight. So I I went to Costco and I got some These are chicken wings. I like the flats myself, so I put them in the air fryer. Let's get it right here in the camera. Wow, that worked out pretty well. We're doing a unique stream tonight, so I got my camera way back there. I put a table out this way. I've got my lapel mic. So this is basically the stream tonight. We're gonna be getting lost in the sauce. I've got 3 different flavors of sauce. I know that clip I tried to play in the beginning where Billy Mitchell did what they call the napkin test. That's how he compares his sauce against all competitor sauces. So I figured we'd do a little scientific experiment from the jump, and then we'd try out the sauces, and then ruin tomorrow for me, because my stomach is very, I know it sounds like a bitch kind of thing to say, but my stomach's very sensitive to spicy foods. Like, it will ruin tomorrow for me. So thumbs up the stream if you don't like it. If you don't like me, you'll get to watch me suffer a little bit, and we'll just have a good time. I also got a control sauce. Okay, I got a little gringo sauce that we're gonna control against. This is Frank's Red Hot. This is the kind of sauce I like, which is like the most mild vinegar-based sauce. So I got that tonight. And so we got our wings. We got our emergency Fairlife milk. I drink this stuff all the time. I seriously drink like at least 3 cups of this a day. Fairlife milk, this isn't any sort of like pitch here, but it does have 50% more protein. It's like ultra pasteurized, ultra filtered. And it has about 13 grams of protein per cup. So if you're trying to get your gains, it's a good way to go about it. It doesn't have that much sugar in it either. So, all right, let's shout out everyone in the chat before we get this going. I'm gonna read the history of Rickey's hot sauce. If you didn't know, this is Billy Mitchell's very own hot sauce company, Rickey's. This came all the way from Florida, and it came pretty fast. I ordered it Wednesday night, so last Wednesday, about a week ago, and right after I ordered it, Billy put out a brand new sauce. He put out a ghost pepper dragon sauce, which is him like taking another victory lap over Carl. It's like a dragon fighting Australia is on the sauce label, but I didn't get a chance to order that. So we're testing out 3 sauces and then our control sauce over here. So shout out to Gun Plus Skate. I see you in here. Expensive Milky. Yeah, it is. This is about $5 a bottle, but I'll tell you what, I never waste it. I drank through these in a couple of days, and you know, it's one of the things I splurge on. Really good, highly pasteurized milk. The FDA might be losing a lot of funding over here in America, and you kind of have to trust the independent businesses, and Fairlife is. And I trust their regulatory approach to how they handle milk, because there may be a good chance we're entering into a raw milk future here in America. And then I'll take the parasite-free milk, okay? I'll have to start boiling my milk. I don't know what's going to happen. I'll take my milk as cheese. Zell's 4K emulators and archives. Uh-oh, stinky. Endoro says, perfect accent. I am glad. I practice it for a whole 15 minutes before stream. That looks yummy. Yes, I air fried my chicken wings. I like them extra crispy. I'm really weird about how I cook my chicken. I scorch it. MD Chaos says, which sauce did AVGN use in that Transformers vid that he did? I think he used the wing sauce, but they didn't have the wing sauce for sale on the Rickey's website, because I would have ordered it. I do like a good wing sauce, a good buffalo sauce, but after Buffalo, New York. I like that kind of blend if I do like a wing sauce. I don't need a lot of chicken wings, honestly. I should. It's a good lean protein if you cook it right. I don't use too much, but like a little bit of olive oil, and I throw it in the air fryer. A little mukbang stream. Serene Velocity, what's up? Can't believe I caught a stream. I'm glad you're here. And shout out to everyone in the archive, too, and everyone who made it possible tonight. So, will we see a kill screen? We're going to see a Carl's bankruptcy screen. Billy edited that himself and put it out on Twitter. so I thought it was worth sharing. But allegedly, Carl Jobst, I've been corrected. I say Jobst, but Carl Jobst is filing for bankruptcy because he owes like to the tune, I believe, and this is, I don't have the exact number, but 1.9 million Australian. That's no good. Billy's gonna put Carl's family out on the streets or something. I don't know they're gonna live out in the outback, like Dundee did. Okay, so here we are. Let's move this back. Let's put this forward. I know I got a lot of lights going on here. My camera's gonna focus, but this is it. Rickey's, and it says hot sauce. It came in a custom box. This cost me $40 US. That's shipping and all. I used discount code Carl Lost. So shout out to Carl for the discount code. I got 10% off each one of them. So all told, shipping and everything, I got 3 bottles of sauce. And for the novelty of everything, $40 isn't the worst price. But let's open it up. Do a little unboxing. Right here. Those are the 3. That's nice. They came in 3 different flavor profiles. That's jalapeno on the left. I believe that's cayenne pepper in the middle and habanero on the right. As I mentioned, I don't like really spicy foods. My stomach, I just don't have the enzymes, I think, to digest it in it. Bad things happen when I have hot sauce, but you paid for it. you paid for it. Promises made, promises kept. That's the kind of things we do around here on the Cool Stream. We don't emulate hot sauces. We do everything authentically. We don't splice together hot sauce streams. You are all witnessing this live. This is it. So Billy over here, this is really hard to see, but there's a picture of Billy on the box. If you go on my Twitter right now, I got a high resolution photo of that. But this is Billy's story. It's kind of, the box itself is really what I wanted. This is a cool box. Like, I'll put my copy of Donkey Kong on the NES or something in this box, just as a display. But this is the story. A little story time. Rickey's, our story. When my father purchased Rickey's restaurant in 1974, it had failed to turn a profit for almost 4 years. Arriving from Massachusetts with my mother and 5 children. Welcome to Give Me Them Badges. Arriving from Massachusetts with my mother and 5 children, he hoped that he could provide a stable living for us by reversing the business's position. And at that time, Rickey's restaurant served only drinks, cold sandwiches, and hamburgers. They didn't even sell wings. Struggling for 4 years thereafter, the business turned a small profit on October 13th of 1978, when Rickey's restaurant sold its first order of chicken wings. By the end of 1979, chicken wings alone doubled Rickey's restaurant's revenue. That's a tongue twister. Rickey's restaurant revenue. That experience led me and my father to realize that Rickey's needed its own unique table condiment that delivered the perfect mixture of quality and taste. That's when the idea for Rickey's world-famous sauce emerged. My father and I launched Rickey's world-famous sauce from Rickey's restaurant in 1980. We started by merely wanting to provide Rickey's restaurant customers with the best hot sauce in the world at no cost. However, due to high demand in the local community, we decided to begin selling Rickey's world-famous sauce everywhere. Since then, Rickey's world-famous sauce has grown into an internationally recognized brand and featured in several Hollywood productions, which I'd like to know. Unless he's counting like King of Kong, I guess. It shows up in King of Kong and probably Chasing Ghosts, but I'm not really sure where else. Shout out in the comments, in the chat there, if you know if what movies Rickey showed up in. All right, getting to it. Since then, Rickey's for world-famous sauce has grown into an internationally recognized brand and featured in several Hollywood productions. To this day, my goal is still to provide you with the best food condiments at the best prices on the market. Remember, it's no good without the sauce. Billy Mitchell. Words that sent down from the king onto us plebeians. Guys, I really can't handle my sauce. So let's unbox it. We're going to do a sauce unboxing. We're going to get in, do the sauce. We're going to do the napkin test, do a taste test, get out of here. Okay? But it's going to be a short, it's going to be a brevity stream. Did we just finally get the dono pop up? Samir, thank you so much. We've got a couple of new members in here, Electronic Pig and Samir. Shout out. Welcome to the sub club, buddy. All right, so in order from least spicy to spiciest, and I got the Scovilles down here, okay? We're going to learn a little bit. The Scoville heat units, okay? If you don't know what that is, it's a unit of measurement that tells you how spicy a thing is, okay? I would say I don't even know where Frank's is. Frank's is a cayenne pepper, okay? So that's probably closer to this one. But first up, in the green, jalapeno sauce right here. Can you see that? That's really far away from where I'm sitting. But jalapenos are from 2,500 to 8,000 Scoville units. This one has a little bit of history. Each bottle has a little bit of history, but this one says... this was created in 1980 by William Billy Mitchell, star of The King of Kong and A Fistful of Quarters, and the first million-point player on the original Donkey Kong. You know, just in case you're in his restaurant trying to enjoy some wings, you're going to know that this Donkey Kong player made this sauce you're about to consume. Let's see. This doesn't really say anything. Oh, yeah. Billy is proud to provide you with an experience as perfect as his first perfect score on the original Pac-Man. So he hits you with both facts. The jalapeno sauce itself, it just says it's aged jalapeno peppers, distilled vinegar, salt, and vegetable gum. Some simple ingredients there. So we'll put that right there. Next up, we've got our just hot sauce. This is Rickey's famous hot sauce. This is the cayenne blend. I'm going to see if this has anything special about it. Nope, it's the same facts. This one says aged red peppers, distilled vinegar, salt, vegetable gum, and garlic. I do like a garlicky sauce. So we'll put that right there. We'll turn that label. And then we've got our hottest sauce of the night. Oh, wait, I forgot to tell you the Scovilles. So cayenne pepper is from 30,000 Scoville units to 50,000. I think Sriracha uses something close to that. And then, and that's also Frank's Red Hot original. Frank's is very watery. It's very filled with salt, garlic, and vinegar. So this is closer to Frank's, and it's similar Scoville units. But that's about where I like to be. That's where I like to be. And then the hottest for tonight is habanero. And the ingredients are aged habanero, distilled vinegar, vegetable blend, which includes carrots, onions, garlic, salt, lime juice, granulated garlic, and vegetable gum. So we got a good flavor profile here. And the habanero is between 100,000 and 350,000. I'm going to guess Billy's is probably closer to the 100,000 end of the spectrum. All right. That's our sauce lineup. Let's get lost in the sauce. We're going to do a science experiment. Billy does what he calls the napkin test, where he lays out a bunch of napkins and he compares how runny and like how much water pools up on each one of the napkins when he put it down there. So we'll start off with our control group. This is Frank's. This is Frank's hot sauce, and I already got some condensation from the milk on it. God damn it. We'll put the milk down for a second. All right. So shout out to everyone in here. We've got Garden Back. Oh God, Rickey's is real. It is real. I did not buy it 10 years ago when I should have. I regret not doing that. Best soundboard, says Gun Plus Skate. Yeah, we're a little light on the soundboard tonight, but I can just do this for you. Or Deadly Premonition. No More Heroes and Deadly Premonition are basically the soundboards. Let's see, Dozo says, let's get it. Okay, Let's get it. So we're going to start off with Frank's Red Hot. I have Frank's Red Hot with my eggs, with my omelets, with my burritos, hash browns. I love Frank's Hot. So we're going to do Billy Mitchell's. This is the napkin test. This is how he shit talks all the other competitors. So, all right. We got a little drip drop on here. And I can already see that there is some water pooling up around the outside of the Frank's. I got to get closer, guys. Old Hikiko's got to get closer. You can see, if it'll focus, there's water pooling up right around here. That's from the milk. Ignore that. But yeah, you can see water's pooling up around here. So that's Frank. That's our control group. This office is going to stink, by the way, by the end of the night. By the way, I got Pepper. I actually have my cat Pepper here. So it's an authentic spicy stream. Shout out to Pepper in chat. All right, we're going to start with the jalapeno. I got my knife on me, but I think I can just open this. Whoop. A piece of plastic went in my chicken wings and I can't see it anymore. That's not good. That doesn't bode well. Okay. So we have Rickey's jalapeno sauce. This is the least spicy out of the blends. That smells like pickled jalapenos. And I do like a good pickled jalapeno. Like the ones you get in nachos and cheese at the movie theater. That's what this smells like. On to the napkin we go. It's really thick stuff. It's getting everywhere. No. We're going to dab it in. Dude, I think there's a piece of jalapeno in there. Come on. There it goes. There we go. Okay. Frank's jalapeno, Billy's jalapeno sauce. I'm going to try and get this up to the camera, but it is a thicker sauce. And the Frank's is now leaking through the napkin, and it's getting all over my table. So this table's going to stink forever. Okay, you got the jalapeno in the middle, and it's not really pooling up on the edges. There's a little bit of moisture, but it is a thicker sauce. It's looking pretty good. I'm excited to try that jalapeno one. Okay, jalapeno to the side. My room is already stinking real bad. I'm going to need to air out my house. Yeah. So it's thick because it passes the water test. That's right, Billy's infamous water test. Isn't your chicken cold by now? No, it's still pretty warm. I actually don't like to eat too hot. I don't like room temperature foods, but just above room temperature. And I timed it just right. So we started the stream, and I pulled those chicken wings right out of the fryer. They're extra crispy too, so they will be quite delicious. Where's the... We're going to have to get the knife on this one. Shout out to everyone again for donating for this. I hope it was worth your money, and I hope it's been entertaining so far. It's going to be a short and sweaty stream, as I said in chat. Okay, so this next one is Billy's cayenne pepper. Oh, here we go. That smells a lot like Frank's, but it's got a more of a garlic smell profile. So right next to the jalapeno. Just right all over your table. Just fuck up your table, Miles. All right. You know what? That does look thick. It looks a lot like blood, honestly. The jalapeno is starting to get absorbed. Like you can see some water pooling around the jalapeno, but oh no, we're blending. No, we're mixing the sauces. You're not supposed to mix the sauces. Okay, but it is a thick sauce. there seems to be a lot of content in there, okay? It's not like Frank's over here where you need this DLC sauce, like you got to pay, you know, for the season pass for the sauce. The Billy sauce, you get the full sauce on disc right there. We're going to switch napkins, okay? That one's getting a little too crazy. We're starting a Jackson Pollock art project over here. Okay. That was our cayenne pepper. And I'm excited to try that because that's closer to Frank's. I can handle that. And our last one, I am not excited to try. I don't like habaneros in anything. I don't like chipotle peppers. I don't like habaneros. I certainly don't like ghost peppers. What else am I missing? Like, I'm looking at this and there's like 40 peppers on the scale. Like Carolina Reaper will never touch my lips. Trinidad Scorpion, I have tried a ghost pepper though. I tried like a very small amount. It's got a very smoky flavor. That's Billy's new sauce, by the way, is the ghost pepper. But I didn't order it in time. He posted it 2 days on like last Friday. So what the heck? We'll put it on the same napkin here. So this is the habanero. I don't know. This smells a lot like the last one, but it's kind of got like a pepper spray profile. Oh, I don't know about this one, guys. All right. It's getting thick. This one does look a little bit more watery. It's got an oranger. It looks like an orange soda profile on here. Let's hold it up to the camera. The habanero is right here, okay? It's a bit more runny than the other ones, so like maybe they diluted it's not as concentrated as the other ones, I feel, because it's for gringos like me. And I've officially fucked up my table. It is covered in sauce. This is like one of those fake foam tables that I use for like glamour shots in my videos, and it's absorbed into the foam. It's like a sponge for hot sauce. Hey, shout out to Hermit with the $4.99. Here's funds for the milk. Thanks. We just paid off our milk, folks. We just paid off our milk. And thanks again, Hermit. Hermit was one of the donators from the last stream that made tonight's stream happen. This is just a fun little stream. And we got Pepper. We got another Pepper wandering around here. Shout out to Pep. I don't want her to smell that. I think nightshades, like peppers, are dangerous for cats. So I'm going to have to kind of keep her away from all the hot sauce there on the table. I'm going to have to sanitize this. But yeah, nightshades, if you didn't know, are deadly to cats. So get out of here. Get on. That's my baby. That's my baby Pepper. All right, folks. What you've all been waiting for, the taste test. We're going to start with our control group. No, we're not. We're going to start with the jalapeno because this is the least spicy, right? Let's recap what the Scoville on that is. 2,500 to 8,000. I've got nothing but flat wings right now, so I went to Costco. Costco has chicken wings. I bought a huge bag of them, and I picked out some flats. I prefer the flats myself. I don't really like the little drumsticks. And Costco's quality has really gone down in America lately on everything. I'll have to tell you about these bags, this bag of oranges I bought the other day. It was horrendous. Okay, so we're going to start with this boy right here. And we're just going to slather it. I'm covering it. This is going to look like Ecto Cooler or something from the Ghostbusters. We're straight Mountain Dew in this wing here. We ain't chickening out. Okay. Wow. Oh, I really don't like hot food, guys, but we're going to try. Here we go. Okay. Okay, it's not that bad. Wow. Okay. That's just a jalapeno. Immediately I'm hit with a distinct amount of salt. It's an extremely salty sauce. Very light heat, just like the heat you would get from jalapenos with your like movie nachos, like a canned jalapeno kind of heat. It's not bad. I don't think this has the garlic in it. I don't think I tasted garlic. No, it's got more of a vinegar taste with salt, lots of salt, but it's not bad at all. It's not like a verde sauce. I do like verde with the tomatillos, but this straight up tastes like jalapenos, but very salty ones. Ooh. About to die, but okay, sister. Don't touch your face, Hikiko. Yeah, remind me not to scratch my ass tonight. That's good shit. I really enjoyed that. We'll do one more. I got 6 of them. So I was planning on like 2 apiece. Maybe I'll move on to the next one and then we'll compare. We'll see how it goes. Be sure to rub your eyes if they get teary. I will do. Next up, we're moving on to Frank's hot sauce. As you can see, Frank's is mostly water. This is what it's like when you buy products in America from national brands. This is French's. I believe French's owns Frank's Red Hot. It's very watery. So this is welcome to Shrinkflation 2025, where it's like 40% water, 50% other ingredients. So here we go, Frank's. I know it's gringo sauce, but I really do enjoy Frank's. I don't know if it's an international brand or not, but if you ever get the chance, try it out. Try it out on some eggs. Okay, Frank's hot sauce, mostly comprised of water and cayenne peppers. That's less spicy than a jalapeno, even though cayenne's supposed to be spicier. That's because the Frank's is just packed full of water. It's tangy, tastes like vinegar. That's about it. Yeah, Billy's right. After comparing just those 2 sauces there, I'm kind of embarrassed that I like Frank's. You know, like all the bugmen on Reddit were obsessed with like hot sauce and bacon for a good decade. From like, we'll say 2010 to about 2020. There was a bacon and hot sauce thing, and I never got down with that. I had this guy I worked with. At my old job that I had. He had a cubicle. And in front of his cubicle, he bought a little side table. And he made like a community hot sauce side table. And he spent, I swear to God, most of his day not at his cubicle. He was trying to bring people to his hot sauce table and just do hot sauce challenges. And he got paid $40 an hour to do that when I was making 13. That's how I get. That's life. It is what it is. But hot sauce, man. I remember his fucking little hot sauce table and just want to go by and just knock him over every time. That's what he was doing with this $40 an hour, is he was just buying more sauces and then just calling everyone a bitch for not wanting to have his hot sauce. How's the sauce, Spectre? Spectre, it's so far, this is in our top tier. If we're doing a tier maker so far, this is number 1. Wait. Where are we going to put that? We'll put that right here. 1. I've only tested 2. And then Frank's. I'm going to go ahead and call it right now, long shot. Number 4. Okay. So far, number 1, number 4. And this is in terms of personal preference, not in terms of spiciness. Oh. I would probably have that again. Next up, Goon. Goon says priorities. Yeah, I know. What I would do for $40 an hour. Okay. This one is Rickey's world famous hot sauce. This is the cayenne blend. This is supposed to be closest in profile to Frank's, which means it'll probably be better, and I might actually switch over to this instead of wasting my money on Frank's. So let's get ourselves a nice one here. We're going to slather it on both sides. Nice, nice. Got it all drippy here. So here we are. You can kind of see that redness here all the way from back there. That's nice. Frank down, Jalapeno S. That's it. So somebody's keeping score over there. Gunpla. That's not that spicy. I was expecting a little spicier. I'm kind of disappointed. I can handle this. Woo! Okay. It was a time delay. No milk so far. We haven't bitched out. Thumbs up for that. All right. Let's get another one in there. Okay. This one has kind of a buttery quality to it. A little bit salty, thicker sauce. Much thicker sauce than Frank's. It's got more of a tangy quality. It's less salty than the jalapeno there. I do like it. In terms of spiciness, the jalapeno is much spicier. And this is way, I would say, about 200 or 300 Scoville units spicier than Frank's watered down bullshit. I do like it. I don't know what, I'd probably put it on some like fries or hash browns or something. I really wish he had his wing sauce up on the website to buy, because I wanted to try that. Not bad. No milk so far. Thumbs up. That's right. Delayed heat. Yeah. Some of them do hit you. I know that habanero is going to hit me pretty hard. My table is absorbing all those hot sauces right now. It is bleeding. All of them are collectively bleeding together through that napkin. And these are paper towels, mind you. Not just any old napkins. They're paper towels. They're Costco ones, I think. Kirkland brand. All right. I would say get back on there. Get back on there. Okay. We've got the cayenne. Frank's is over here in 4th place. I'm honestly going to say the cayenne is in between Frank's and the jalapeno. So this is, okay, 1st place, 2nd place, Frank's over here, 4th place. I already know how this is going to go. But we've got our last sauce for tonight, the habanero sauce. And I don't do well with habanero. I never have. So if it's a bit more distilled, like if he's only using a little bit, like not actual chunks of habanero, I think I might be okay. But it's going to be our last one we try. I told you it's going to be a short and sweaty kind of stream, so I hope you've enjoyed it so far. Shout out to everyone who made this happen. Hikiko going to be like on cayenne. Yeah, I know. Cayenne is, it's okay. I can handle it. I like sriracha actually, but that's That's a different pepper, I think. Okay. The habanero has like a smokier, peppery smell to it. I'm not going to do it yet. Let's put it on the wing. I can't cheat just yet. We're going to slather. This is not going to be great. Tomorrow is going to be a bad day. It's okay. We had some fun tonight here, folks. Oh, boy. We're going big. Y'all donated for it. We're covering it. Drenching it. This is now a moist wing. Let's get it up in the camera. It is really drippy. But I told you that is all habanero that you can see on my hands, staining everything around it, staining my table. I do not have the enzymes to digest this stuff, so I'm going to either be up tonight in pain or tomorrow morning, you know where I'll be. You know where I'll be.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. All right, here we go. Rickey's world-famous habanero. I'm not a bitch. Oh. I'm not a bitch. I think I got some in my mustache. Oh. Yeah, that's habanero. Okay. Oh, I'm tearing up. I'm gonna need a moment. I'm gonna need a moment, chat. I can't touch anything in this room with these fingers, okay? I can't interact with my keyboard. I can't interact with my mouse. Anything I touch, I can't get my mic off. I'm locked. I'm locked in. No milk here. Come on. We're not doing the milk. I can't have a little bit of milk. Just a little relieving nectar. Please. All right, I gotta finish it. Oh. I feel repelled completely. Just repulsed entirely. $2 super chat from Fire J saying, "You got this." All right. I only took a tiny bite out of that one. Oh. Oh. Fuck me. Oh boy. Oh. Damn. Damn. That hits you hard afterwards. It's not an immediate heat, it's a delayed heat. Oh my god. Oh. All right. Oh. It's in my sinuses, and it's in my mustache fibers. I can't get it out. When I wipe from my mouth, I spread it around. I'm completely fucked. Oh man. I don't want to touch anything in this office. My fingers are a little hot, like under my fingernails are a little hot. Oh. Yeah, that sure was habanero. I can feel it going all the way down. For the king. We did it for the king. We just beat the sauce boss himself. Touch the soundboard. Touch the soundboard.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Oh my God!
We beat him. Okay, so the habanero sauce review. From what little I could taste of it, it was quite salty. It hits you with a little deceptive garlic. And then the heat, it's not the hottest habanero I've had. Like, I've eaten a raw habanero before and was just crying. But I think there was a chunk of habanero or something in there that just hit me and breathed in at the wrong time, and it went up into my sinus cavity where it shall live and torment me for the next couple of days. Yeah, I mean, it's got a bit of heat to it. I can still feel it on the corners of my lips. I can feel it a little bit in my nose. It's as advertised. It's hot. If you don't like to taste your foods, habanero sauce. Would I do it again? It's going to 4th place, bumping Frank's hot sauce to 3rd, the cayenne to number 2, and the jalapeno to number 1. And our winner tonight will be consumed again. I'm gonna not waste these wings, so we're gonna slather them in the jalapeno. Thank you so much for tuning in. We've almost reached an hour. I can't believe this has drug on for about an hour, but we're gonna finish up here. Get your questions in chat. Friends, I have a new video coming out this week. I'm wrapping it up right now. It's a muy caliente kind of review. It's got a funny introduction at least, so at least check out the introduction. It's going to be kind of funny. I did a lot of different things for this video. It's going to sit about 30 minutes long. We'll get it out. I'm going to catch you all next week, next Wednesday. We're going to keep the cool streams at 6 p.m. So if you didn't know, we're making the cool streams a regular thing Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Central. But that's okay if you can't join us. You can always join us in the archive. I always read and try and reply to everyone. Not everyone. Some people are just straight up shitheads, and I don't reply to them. So not everyone, but I'm just saying, we're all good. So shout out to the archive. The jalapeno one this is soothing to me. I'm excited to go back to the 2000 Scoville unit area. So yeah, this jalapeno just feels more like verde sauce, but it doesn't have the tomatillos. I would definitely like the tomatillos. If I could just blend this in there, I might actually get some verde and put some of this jalapeno sauce in there. You've seen Brad tries, but get ready for Hikiko tries. I know. I'm really breaking the mold on this one. Shout out to Brad Jones, as always. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for our man. They're trying to cancel Doug Walker again? What's up with that? This is good. It kind of reminds me of those pickles from the pickle stream we did, the Deadly Premonition one. It's wonderful. It's more of like a tangy, salty flavor. I like it. Andaro says, pain is temporary, glory is forever. The wings are getting cold. In fact, they are room temperature now. I wonder if I should still be eating them. Oh, well. That's tomorrow's problem. That's future Hikiko's problem. Gunplus says, James Rolfe will be next in his day and age for some old shit Eddie said in 2006. I don't know. I don't think you should go after the old guard, the old kings. We wouldn't be here doing this. We wouldn't be on YouTube doing this. YouTube as a platform wouldn't hold any legitimacy if it wasn't for the old kings. Respect on their names. Yeah, they fumbled here and there. We all fumble. We all make mistakes. We all have a shitty video. We all have a span of about 4 years where we have these weird coattail riders coming in and ruining our whole operation and sucking the soul out of our content for a good 4 to 5 years. We all have that happen. But sometimes we pick it up again. We pick back up the mantle and we march forward regardless. And that's why we praise the old kings. Shout out to James Ralph. Like he needs my shout out. But shout out to the king. Oh my God. Electronic Pig in stream says, having recently watched the archives of the spoiled milk streams, I'm happy nobody donated to make him chug the strongest bottle. Yeah, sure glad that didn't happen. If you noticed, I did not put any goals on tonight. This is enough. This was the goal. This was my punishment. You donated the last stream, and here we are, living up to it. So, last wing, friends, and then we're going to be out of here. We're just under an hour. That's where I wanted to be. Shout out to the King Billy. King Billy. Shout out to Carl's family. I wish them shelter. Imagine, like, cratering your whole family's life over YouTube videos because you couldn't stop posting after somebody asked you nicely to stop posting. They offered you the olive branch, you smacked it away and said, no, I shan't. God damn, that's rough, really is. I don't wish that on anyone, but yeah, at the same time, you got to remember Carl was bragging about making Billy bankrupt, taking his car, and his hot sauce biz. Carl almost prevented this tonight's stream from happening. And that shall not stand. Alright, that's it. I gotta eat some real food. I gotta drink some milk. That's it, folks. My table, my sponge table has absorbed all these sauces. I will be forever reminded of this night. Woo! I think some of my chicken mixed in with the habanero. Oh. It was not pleasant. I'm going to be doing this all night, I presume. You're the best, man. Thanks, Fatty Buns. Hey, Alan, what's going on? Say what you want about Dougie, but at least the worst thing he's done is fuck up. If that's the worst somebody can do, then I think they're doing all right. Yeah, you know, out of the whole, not to dig up the whole change the channel stuff at the tail end of the stream, let's say tonight's secret passphrase. Tonight's secret passphrase for all of you who have stuck with us till the end is Melvin, brother of the Joker. If you put Melvin, brother of the Joker, down in the comments, then you are an absolute legend. Okay? There it is. There's the passphrase for tonight. Okay. Thanks for the stream. Thanks, Muhammad. Thanks, Zells. Thanks, everyone. That's it. That's all I had planned for tonight. I'll see you next Wednesday. Oh, I'll see you when I post the new video this week. Bye-bye.